It was in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, but on the way to Vegas. So, every once in a while you could pull in the car to get gas. This was the last gas stop before Vegas. I was in the chair, the cash register, and that was all the room there was in that office. I was asleep, and I hear a noise. Just in my mind. So I got out, and I walked to the curb, to the very edge curb with the gas station end and the driveway there, and I'm rubbing the sand out of my eyes trying to see what's going on, and way down at that very end of the gas station they had tire racks, chains around them, and I see there's a man with an Econoline van down there. There's a guy with his t-shirt off, and he's packing the Econoline van with all of these tires. He's got the last two tires in his hands, pushes them into the thing. And of course, I go up to him and I'm like, "Hey, you!" This guy turns around. He's got no shirt on. He's sweating. He's built like a brick shithouse. Pulled out a knife about 12 inches long. And then he starts running at me as fast as he can, going, "Ah!" And still, I'm like, this is wrong. I walked in, and I ducked my hand behind the cash register where the owner kept a .41 revolver. Pulled it out, cocked the trigger, and I was coming in, and he was coming in the door, and I could see his eyes. I'll never forget this guy's eyes. And he just had bad thoughts about me in his eyes. So he turned around, I fired, and hit him, boom, right in the chest. Bang! He went, as fast as he was coming in the door, he went out the door. Went right out between the two pumps, Ethel and regular. And this guy ought to be on drugs or on speed or something, because he stood up. The knife and the blood was just all over his chest. And I stood up just like that, just moved a little bit like that. And I was pretty much in shock. So I fired the trigger back the whole time. Boom, 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 boom. And I blew him out of the gas station. And ever since then, I always carry that gun. I hear that. Well, on populace is the best defense against tyranny. I'll drink to that. You know what? I haven't fired the gun in a long time. I'm not real sure if it's going to work. Well, why don't you pull the trigger and find out? Oh, shit, I got blood all over me now.